One of the things we often lose sight of is how much our words have power. In this video, I'm going to show you how what you say impacts everything you do in ways you would have never imagined. Drew, let's get it. The Bible says death and life are in the power of the tongue. This isn't a Bible study. Don't start tripping. But the overlooked word in this quote is the word are. How could this be the case? You've never thought about this, but the word are is the plural form of the verb be. Why does that matter? It matters because death and life be in the power of the tongue. Let me say it this way. Death and life exist in what you say and how you say it. Gentlemen, speak life, and let me show you what that means. Speak life over your mission. I mentioned on the channel before about the one time I played golf and I said out loud to myself, hit it anywhere but the water. And of course, I hit a beautiful 300-yard drive straight into the water. That's an example of speaking death. The power of my words guide my life. I'm not telling myself what not to do, but the reality is my brain only comprehends the directions it's given. Hit it anywhere is what I said. We struggle to comprehend the exception, but the water. The water's part of anywhere. Try this one. Don't eat the cookie, you're on a diet. What you really said is eat the cookie, and you gave yourself an exception. You're on a diet, so don't do it. You have to give yourself literal directions, not exceptions, not figuratively. Be literal and straight up with yourself. You can tell yourself, I'm getting this new job and I'm gonna lead this department. You don't have to have the job yet, but you've given yourself a direction. There was no exception, there was no caveat, only the mission. If you want women to pay more attention to you, speak as though they're already paying attention to you. Women love me. Women enjoy my company. There's nothing more fun than being around amazing women. You're changing the narrative you're playing over and over in your head. You're not lying to yourself or tricking yourself into believing something that doesn't exist. You have reality backwards in your mind. You think your reality is what you see. But I'm sharing that reality is what you say, what you believe, and what you walk in. If I know I want to date a certain woman, I'm already telling myself out loud, yes, I'm going to take her out to Eddie V's for our first date. We're going to hit the Riverwalk, spend some time together, and get to know each other. People might tell you that you're dreaming, but guess what, bruh? They don't know your mission. They don't walk in your shoes. Some people call this manifesting, but I'm not telling you this is manifesting something in particular. This is learning to speak life over your very existence. There are no bad weeks or months or years, only challenging moments. We're moving toward the goal that we've already said is going to happen. Before I ever visited the city I live in, I said I wanted to move here, and eventually I did. Before I had the current job I have, I said I wanted to lead a company as the chief of operations, and I even spoke the path to making it happen. And for the record, I had no previous operations experience, but I had a mission. There are many examples throughout my life where I've spoken life over my path, and it's taken me even beyond some of those expectations. You have to say you're a winner before you play the game. My man, be bold and say she's going to marry you before you even introduce yourself. You can tell the world that you're healthy as you start your journey towards getting in shape. Speaking life is understanding that words are the power, not words have power. That would mean the words are like buckets carrying the power in them. It's deeper than that. The words are the power. The words are living, breathing entities. Line your path with your words. I heard Myron Golden say something recently that really resonated with me, and I hope it helps you understand the power in speaking life. Myron said, God said, I am. Paraphrasing, he said there is power in those two words used together because God said, I am. God told Moses when Pharaoh asked him who sent him to tell him, I am sent me. For years, I wondered why God referred to himself as I am. But when you get it, it makes so much sense. I am is probably the most powerful statement in the universe. Myron mentioned when you put I am in front of anything, you give it a deeper meaning. I am great at what I do. I am talented. I am gifted. I'm capable of doing this job. I am confident in my ability to be a great husband. I am. The words are so powerful that if you turn it on its head, it gives you the direct opposite effect. I am not good at this. I'm not deserving of this job. I'm never going to get a promotion. I'm not ready to speak to this woman. Never mind saying I'll marry her. She doesn't want me. She doesn't look at me like that. Those two words, I am, have so much power. When you speak them and you use them positively or negatively, you exponentially speak life over your existence, or you speak death. Choose confidence. Choose faith. Choose your words. When you speak life over yourself, your environment, and those you love, you'll find that your words really are your superpower.